What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Generica, the owner of the Stoner's Vault, and today I'm coming back with another video. And today I'm going to be doing a full detailed office tour of my in-home office, craft room, warehouse, all of the above. This is what I work in at my house. 2021, we getting a warehouse. I'm going to keep speaking that into existence because I have run out of space in this house, and it is time for me to upgrade. It's going up. We going up. We going up in 2020, period. And I know I look a mess. Like, y'all, I've been wearing these stale braids since Vegas. Oh my gosh, these braids that come out, I know I look a mess. This is my last video y'all gonna be seeing me look a mess in, like, for real. Like, I have been so busy lately that I have had no time to really focus on self-care. I need to get my nails done, my toes done, my hair done. I need a facial. I need the whole 9 yards. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta get ugly, get out there and grind and get on your hustle, period. So let's go ahead and get started on this full tour of my office. I'll try to include a few things of where I bought certain things from, if I can find them, because a lot of these things I've been having. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start on this side of the room and work my way all the way around till we get to my printer, and then we're going to come to the middle. I have to do it in a certain order because you cannot get my entire office space in one clip. So I can't really show y'all this side and show y'all over there in that corner and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go around and show y'all from there. So, okay, starting over here by my front door, we have my shipping area. This is where I keep all of my shipping boxes, my bubble wrap, all of those items that I use for shipping are over here in this area. I took that United States Postal Service bin, and that is what I use when I have quite a few polymailer orders. I can throw them all in there and take them to the car and take them on in the post office. And then that little balled up sheet, that's usually what I put up here on my wall when my kids are home, because sometimes when I'm working and they like to come in and out of the office, if I have a lot of orders that I'm going through, they can mess up my orders. So I put that sheet on my wall so they can stay out of here, because I do want to get 2 doors put here, but until I can get me 2 doors put there, I just use my sheet. Moving on to my 2 shelves. I bought these shelving systems from Amazon. That's one thing you are going to hear a lot is Amazon, because I love Amazon, Dollar Tree, and all of the craft stores, Michael's, JOANN'S Fabrics, Hobby Lobby, even the craft section in Walmart. I shop at all of those places. Oh, and also Home Depot for my spray paints. So starting at the top, I have all of my mixing sticks, my plastic cups, all of the stuff I use to mix my epoxy and my paints and stuff. They are up in those bins. Over to the side in that brown box, we have my shopping bags for when I do like in-store pickup, not in-store pickup, but you know, people that like to do local pickup. And also when I do pop-up shops, over next to it is that little light box. That light box don't even work to me. It causes too many shadows, so I don't even use it. I just got it up there just to get out the way, because I don't want to throw it away, because I did buy that. And then I don't have nowhere to store my wigs, so I have my wig stored in here until I find somewhere else to put it in my house. And on my shelves, as you see, I have all of my products, well, majority of my products, from my bungs, my stash, my grinders, my handmade ashtrays, extra trays, everything that I have on my website, I kind of have it here on these shelves. And all of these little stocking stuffers are for my holiday mini mystery stocking stuffers that I'm currently doing, and I just buy them by the case. So that's why I have so many of those stocking stuffers hanging everywhere. Underneath, I have my dolly for when I'm shipping out orders. It's easier to you know put them all on the dolly. And going to my next bin, these used to be in my other office when I had my other small office. That's actually my first video that I posted on YouTube. Anyway, so inside of those, I have different things for shipping. Inside of this one, I have just some extra bags that I got. All of my tissue paper that I use in my boxes. We have some small bubble mailers. We have poly millers in this bin. What's in here? This one is empty. I emptied that one out. This one has all of my confetti and string that I put inside my orders. Down here we have my thank you bags that I use for in-person pickup. And over here we have more poly millers, my cellophane, and other miscellaneous products in that bottom bin. And up top, these are the little, I use these little plastic shot cups. I use those when I spray paint, so I don't have the product sitting on the ground or on the surface, because it makes it hard for me to pick up. So I sit them on top of these, and I just keep all of the ones that I use because I don't want to keep buying them over and over. Over here I just have all kinds of different types of paper, from photo paper, copy paper, cardstock, etc., etc. These are current trays that I'm working on, so I just have them all in this little bin so I can keep up with them. Moving over here to this huge storage bin. Everyone always asks me about this storage bin. I got it on Amazon about a year ago, and it seems like the people that sell them, it always change up, because the person that I bought them from, it says no longer available. Some people will say that they found them from someone else. They, you know, and then the one that I wanted was the pink one that Bougie Barbie has, but the pink one was sold out, and it's hard to find them. These bins are so hard to find because one day they're in stock, the next they're not. So yes, I got these on Amazon. I'll try to link some below if I find some more of these bins, because I know a lot of people like these. They're easy storage, they're connectables. You can take from them or add to them. So if I want to make this entire wall like with this, all I gotta do is buy more and just keep connecting on that side over there, and I can actually make this entire wall those connectables if I wanted to. Over here I have this little stackable shelf. I got this on Amazon as well. I bought this about 2 years ago, and I used to use this for my shirts back when I used to do custom shirts. But now I sit my trays on here because it keeps it condensed when I finish making a tray. So let me grab one of these trays over here so I can show y'all exactly how I use this this shelving. So here's a tray. When it's wet, when I finish epoxying it, I sit them like this, and I just sit. I could sit as many as I think 5 or 6 trays on here, and I let them dry that way all the way down to the bottom. Versus what I used to do is I would line the trays up on the table, and it would just take up so much space. And when the table would be full, I would start to line them up on the floor. Then there's no room to walk. It's just a big disaster when I was doing it that way. So I decided to start using this stackable tray I got from Amazon. Okay, and over here we have my little heat press table. This is where I got my CRICUT heat press, and I have my big heat press. I got this heat press on Amazon. I believe it was like $180, I believe. I can't fully remember because I've been having that one for about 3 years. This one came from the CRICUT website. I believe that one is $100 as well. And these little picture frame holders or something like that, I got those from Dollar Tree. I use those to hold up my trays when I'm taking pictures. And then above that I have my 2020 vision board. Obviously everything on the vision board could not be done because the pandemic hit, but a lot has been accomplished on it. I may make a video at the end of December fully kind of explaining the things on my vision board and what I have accomplished off of that vision board so far this year. Underneath I have, this is like actually my personal stuff. This is our disaster kit. Since we live here in Houston, Texas, so we have a lot of hurricanes and storms and stuff, so we have to stay prepared when it comes to emergency preparedness. Both of those are emergency prepared for my children and my husband and I. Over here we're going to move to my photography studio area. This is where I take all my pictures and I record most of my videos. As you guys know, the background of that greenery is actually weed leaves. Let me go up close. This little weed leaf plant, you can see the weed leaves, and we have weed leaf plants all over that. I got that from Amazon. I got all of these lights and that ring light from Amazon as well. That is what I use when I take pictures. That table is from Amazon. I got that fur, that pink fluffy fabric from JOANN'S Fabrics, and that's why I like to get my my fabric cut. I go right to JOANN'S Fabrics. Okay, as we move over here, this is a lot of miscellaneous stuff that's hard for me to find places for it to be. So like all of this stuff is like my photography stuff. Inside that pink bin is more lenses and stuff. Underneath that bag right there is my big Canon camera that I rarely use because it's so hard to figure out how to use. These bags and stuff back here are more backdrops. In this bin is a lot of craft stuff for my children, and in this one I have a lot of different craft stuff for me. Like in this one is all of my different glues, E6000, tacky glue, Gorilla Glue is in this top bin. In this one I have all of my acrylic paints. Let's see, down here we have a lot of glitter, open glitters. We have my my large staplers, more popsicle sticks and sanding paper, stickers, and like a lot of miscellaneous stuff. I haven't really went through these in a while, so this one is pretty empty. More of that sandpaper and chalk. And down here we have a lot of miscellaneous screws and stuff like that, so I really need to go through that again. Above that we have my little TV, because sometimes, you know, you just want to watch TV while you're working, especially when it's something that's good on, and it keeps me from going to the couch. Because the first thing I do when I'm watching something good is go lay on the couch, and instead of that I just turn it on up in here and I get to watching TV in here while I work. Next to that we have our world map and our United States map. This is my family map for my family channel and Instagram page, which is called Adventurous Whitings. That's the channel and page where we will document and vlog all of our family trips, our food journeys, and bucket list and thrills, because me and my husband really enjoy doing stuff like bungee jumping, skydiving, whitewater rafting, all the different type of scary stuff that most people don't want to do. That's the stuff that me and my husband are into. So if you want to follow that journey, you can follow us on Instagram at Adventurous Whiting. I'll put that on the bottom of the page right here so you guys can see our ad. So underneath that we have my shipping table. So this is where I ship my orders. This is where I have my thank you cards, my business cards, my stickers, a couple packs of my small bubble wrap, and you know, all those different supplies needed for shipping, my little weight, my shipping labeler that prints out all of my address labels. I actually have two. This one actually, I don't even know how to use that one. I don't even use it because it needs to be set up and I don't know exactly what I need to do. I have a labeler and a hole puncher, and that's it. Over in my laptop, this is my MacBook Air. It's an older version. I have my MacBook Air so I can print out my labels, and then I could take it from there when I want to go work on the couch or something like that. So that's my shipping table, and underneath it I have like all of my gift boxes, envelopes, and stuff like that. They're inside of that little bin right there. Moving over here, up top we have my vinyl paper, and this is the iron-on vinyl up top. That's what I use to iron on t-shirts, bags, masks, anything like that. And underneath it is my 651 vinyl. My 651 vinyl is the vinyl that I use to put on my rolling trays, on cups, on anything that I want to stick the sticker on and I don't want it to be removed but it can't be heat pressed. That is what I use right here. Next to it we have my sticky pads. Those are what I use to stick my vinyl on so I can cut it on my cutting machines, which are right next to me. Okay, so my camera went dead, but anyways. And then I have my Explore Air 2 and my CRICUT Maker. Both of these are by CRICUT. That's what I use to cut my images. I do plan on doing a CRICUT class, so a lot of you guys who don't know how to use the CRICUT machine and the CRICUT software can learn some things. I got this little rolling tray. This thing rolls, and I actually installed both of these rolls upside down because I wanted to obviously be able to hold both of my CRICUT machines on it and be able to use it. And I installed the bottom roll the right way, because if I was to install these rolls like this one, then this wouldn't be able to open. So that's, and then I wouldn't be able to lift the top part up inside of the little hollow area. Underneath that, I have just some more epoxies and mixing cups and stuff like that that are just like miscellaneous. I don't really use these anymore. That was when I was kind of like experimenting with what different types of brands of epoxy that I wanted to use, etc., etc. Above that, I have my little dry erase board. I bought this dry erase board from Office Depot with different, and I just labeled it with washi tape. Separated with washi tape. Also, this one came from Amazon as well. I'm sorry, not Amazon. This one came from Office Depot as well. This is where I put my top 3 of the day. And this cute little clock I got from Walmart, I believe. And it never has ever worked right. Like right now it says that it's 7:26 and it is literally, let me see what my clock say. It is literally 11:13 a.m. and it says that it's 7:26. I don't understand, I don't know. But next we have my desk. Is right next to this area because I need to be able to get to this computer to print on these machines. So it just makes it like really easy for me to be able to get from point A to point B. I could just go right here to right here to my desk for my shipping. It's just like everything just right next to each other. I got this desk from Walmart, and next to that I have my printers. So I have an EPSON 7710 up top. That is what I use to print all of my sublimation things, what like I sublimate my bags and stuff like that, and that is the sublimation ink next to it. But yeah, so this is my EPSON 7710. That is what I use for sublimation. Underneath that I have my Canon, and my Canon is what I use to print everything else from you know, my printable vinyl, my printable sticker paper, all of that stuff. I feel like this Canon is good on color. Let me show you how good it is with color. Look at this. Look at the detail in the color. Like this thing prints color so good, and this is printed on glitter cardstock paper, and just look how vibrant those colors are. This is just the best printer for color, period. And underneath that I have a HP Envy. I don't even use that one anymore. I got that one in college. I just been having it ever since. My old laptop and my I believe this is, what is this called? This is a Black & Decker sealer, like, what is it called? Laminate. This is a laminate machine, and I got that on Amazon, I believe. I've been having that one for a while as well. And then down below I have these trays that I bought from Dollar Tree that I need to get rid of, and I just can't bring myself to throw them in the actual trash. I may need to find somebody who may want them. And then I have like all my paper and binders and stuff like that, miscellaneous stuff that I have not used. Okay, so we made ourselves all the way around the room, and now we're at the center. So this is my craft table. I got these two humongous tables. These are 8-inch tables, and I got them from Walmart. And these are what like I said earlier, this is what I used to line all of my trays on. But now I use that little stackable shelf. So right here is just basically where I craft it, where I sit down and I create all of my things. That's why this table is so dirty, because it's stuck with glitter, glue, epoxy, paint, all that good stuff. So that's the reason why it looks so dingy, even though it's clean, because I did clean it. So on this table we have, let's start from here. This is my glitter rolling my glitter rolling tray. I got this rolling tray cart from, I believe, Michael's. Michael's always has these 3-row rolling carts. And this is just where I store all my glitter right now. This is not the best way to store glitter, but this is what I've been doing as of right now. Up here we have my tumbler machines. I don't even really use them because I don't make tumblers anymore, but I do plan on doing something with them. Above that, this little CRICUT pad, this is called a bright pad. This is what I use when I have to weed out a whole bunch of the detail. I plug up the little USB that goes to it, and I turn it on, and it lights up so I can see where I need to weed. I got these little gold trays from Dollar Tree. I got like a lot of them. Like you can see right here, I have a lot of those gold trays. And I just store all of my scrapers, all of my scissors, and X-Acto knives and my weeders and stuff like that. I just throw them all in here so they could be in one spot, because when I'm busy, everywhere in this room you'll find a scissor, a weeding material, knife, or all that different type of stuff. So once the end of the day comes, I just want to be able to grab everything and just throw it in one spot. And I have a couple of these syringes and stuff like that for what I use when I craft. All kinds of different little stuff. Like this little bucket right here is full of my paint brushes that I use when I'm spreading on my glitter and my glue and stuff like that. We have my heat gun. I got my heat gun from Walmart, I believe, or one of them craft stores. I can't remember, but it's from a craft store. My glue gun, my little mini iron press. This is like a chip bag crinkler. Here I have a little nail gun, but I use this to file down the edges of certain things so I can get rid of that bumpy feeling. And then this is like a LED light. Different glitters. My little peckish snack, because you know when you working and you in your office all day, you just want to eat. So I got these little chocolate covered almonds from Sam's, and that's what I chew on when I'm in my office working and I don't have time to stop. And then I have this little candle. Oh, it smells so good. Sometimes I just light it when I'm working. It just makes me feel good. So yeah, that's pretty much it in my office tour. I just wanted to really get a little bit more detail with this office tour so you guys can see what I have and why I have what I have. And that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below so I can answer anything that you might have a question on. If I left anything out that you see in here, just ask in the comments and I will answer it for you, because I am kind of moving a little fast because I do need to start filling orders for today. But I just wanted to really briefly show you guys my full office and everything. Now if you guys want to see what's inside these bins, leave it in the comments below and I will make another video with what I have in these bins and why, because you can see some are labeled and some are not. So just let me know in the comments if you want to know exactly what's inside these bins. Just let me know. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching this video with me. I did get a little hot, so I took off that sweater because I was moving. Thank you guys again for watching this video. If you like videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the family. I am thankful and grateful for all of you guys who have been with me, who are asking questions, who have been encouraging me through my journey on entrepreneurship. All right, so thank you. Bye-bye. See you guys in the next video.